Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today is March 5th, and I'm going to talk about Beyond the Gates. It's a pretty good show today, but I think I've enjoyed every episode of The Gates so far because it's still world building, it's still getting to know the characters. So I'm just taking it all in, learning people's name, trying to learn people's names and the dynamics. Um, we start with Nicole and Eva. I said Eva instead of Ava. I'm so proud of myself. Because I keep wanting to say Ava. I don't know why. All right, so we see Nicole and Eva. It's Eva's first day. Um, I think we can all tell she's gonna end up liking Nicole. Whatever story Leslie is telling her about Ted and being her father and what happened, something is off with that story. I mean, a lot is off with Leslie. We saw she run girl off the road. She could have killed her for all she knew. And then lie straight to Eva's face when she asked her. I was so outraged. How could you ever? How could you even ask me that? I was like, girl. But I've decided, other than Danny, right now I said Danny was my favorite character, but I'm really liking Eva. I think she may be my favorite character. Or she's right up there with Danny, neck and neck. I really like the actress. In the scene later on when we see Ted, her daddy, coming in there and she tells him her name and they shake hands. It's just this look of like hope in her face where she's just like, you should know who I am. Recognize me. Don't you see me? Like, you could just see all of that. If you are someone who has daddy issues, then you probably, at least me, because I do have those issues, I it really resonated with me. I remember, being old enough to know my dad wasn't going to come pick me up and still waiting outside for him to come get me, and he never did. Going to my mom actually taking me and my brother to my grandmother's house, my grandmother that my daughter's named after, matter of fact. But taking us to my grandma's house, and then our dad never showing up to pick us up. So I think that may be part of the reason I'm relating to Eva so much. But also just the actress. I gotta applaud her because she told so much story and gave us so much emotion in her face that obviously we're looking at an adult woman, but she could have been like a 6-year-old little girl in that scene. It was really beautiful, really well done. I think she, besides me relating to her and the story resonated with me, from what I've seen, and I'm not saying anybody's a bad actor on the show so far. Well, the pregnant lady, she wasn't great. But I think most people are pretty decent. But Eva, she might be the best younger actress that I've seen so far. So, all right, I really like her. Just get that out of the way. She reminds me of Carly. Dolly, I don't know if you're watching this, but does she remind you of Carly? I was telling my daughter that I wish that I could find some scenes of when Carly, General Hospital Carly, if anybody's wondering, when Carly first came to town, if I could find some scenes on YouTube to be able to show her to see if she saw like the what is the word I'm trying to say? Resemblance. Thank you. See, she's helping me out from afar. The resemblance between the characters, the emotions, and the story a little bit. And I love Carly, but the reason no disrespect to Laura Wright, because I respect her, I appreciate her, I love her, but the reason that I love Carly to this day is because of the writing and the storytelling and the performance from Sarah Brown, who originated the role. She made me care about Carly. Carly came to town raising hell. She was a bad girl, but when I would look at her, you had to care about her. I feel like I have to care about Eva. When Eva started snooping in the office before Ted came, I was like, girl, on your first day? But she wasn't wasting no time. I want to know what that key that she found, I wonder what that unlocks. Kay is kind of a bitch. I already didn't like her yesterday from the way she was berating Chelsea and then acting like she wasn't berating Chelsea. But she was really rude to Eva. And I know in this story, Eva is the bad one. Kay is right. But Cat. I said K. I'm sorry. I wrote Cat. I wrote K. That's why I said K. I'm sorry. It's Cat. My daughter corrected me. You guys can correct me too. I don't know. I don't know if it's autocorrect or I just wrote the wrong thing. But I do know she told me Cat. So yeah, I wonder what the key is open. I wrote Cat correct later on. Cat is rude AF for no reason. Even though she does have a reason. But she don't know she got a reason. I already talked about what a good actress I think the young lady playing Eva is. So much subtle emotion in the scenes with Ted, hoping for a flash of recognition. It reminds me of Carly, literally everything I just said. Let me skip down. And we saw Eva listening in, eavesdropping on the conversation that Ted had with the cop. I don't remember the cop's name yet. Hopefully next time I will. But there are no leads on who ran Laura off the road, even though we know it was Leslie, who later gaslights the hell out of her daughter. And kudos to Eva for even having the nerve to ask her mom. But she must know her mom. She can feel that crazy. She grew up with her. Vanessa flirting with every man but her husband. I was giving Vanessa a hard time for most of the show. And every time we see her, I've given her a hard time because she is like literally got eyes for every man but her husband. But then we see why he's lying to her. He has a gambling addiction. I wonder how much debt he's in. If they said the amount, I apologize. I'm taking notes, so I'm sure I may have missed that. But it is good to know Vanessa got her own money, whether it's family money or not. At least she got hers, cause so she won't. Hopefully, he probably gonna take her money. Yeah, sorry, Doug might not be is obviously not the great guy that I thought he was. When I first saw the chip, before I thought it was a gambling chip, I thought it might have been like a sober thing, and that like he was supposed to be not drinking. But then we quickly saw that that's not the way it went. When Diego came up to Vanessa talking about his cousin wants some property, I was like, I think they're going to have sex with that property. Didn't take long. That's exactly what happened. I liked it when, who was at the table? Nicole. I don't remember if Ted was there or not. I don't know if Mara was there. I know Nicole was there and Kat was there. And they mentioned the Breakfast Club, TMZ, Facebook. I really like them using the real names. I'm sure they have to pay to do that, but, you know, on the other subs, they would never. So it was just like a nice little, make it more authentic to me. So I like it. Oh, I didn't write any notes under Martin and Smitty. Let me remember. Smitty want to go back to work. And at first I kind of felt some way about his talking to, his man's mom about it, to Nicole about it, instead of his husband. Then I remembered he has been telling him. He's been telling Martin that he misses reporting pretty much in every scene where they're alone. And Martin keeps blowing him off and basically telling him to be a good hubby and stay at home with them kids. Those are his priorities now. So I can't be mad at Smitty. Got to be more mad at Martin for not listening. But he should pay more attention to his husband, because we don't know what his husband's going to dig up, whether it's going to be reporting on the Dupree family stuff or specifically whatever skeletons are in Martin's closet. Oh wow, this is all I have. Is that all that happened today? I think at some point I just started watching the show and stopped taking notes. Yeah, I think that might be it though. I'm so sorry if I'm leaving. This is really short. But I think what it is that, you know how like the show will bounce around from scene to scene. I think I just put so much in together. I talked about Kat being rude to Eva and her snooping. I did actually say that already. The key. And then she goes to Nicole and tries to convince Nicole to let her hire somebody else because she has a bad feeling. I left that out. And I'm sure I may have left something else out, but I don't want to just be rambling here for no reason with you guys. I'm sorry for whatever I missed. You can tell me what I missed, please. I love constructive criticism. You can correct me anytime as long as you're nice. Don't be an asshole. Don't be like Kat. I don't know if you should be like anybody on the show. Is there any character that's like a good character that's like morally good? Like back in the day on General Hospital, you would say Robin was that character. Or even now, you say Trina is that kind of character. I don't know if we have a character like that on the Gates yet. We're still getting to know them, so I'm interested to see who that will be, the moral compass of the show. But thank you guys for watching. I hope everyone has a great night. Already looking forward to see what happens. I guess it's going too fast, y'all. Look forward to seeing what happens tomorrow on the show. Thank you guys so much. Every time I see I have a new subscriber, I'm just like, what is happening? I can't believe it. I've only been doing this is my 3rd week now, so it's so crazy, but I am so grateful. I'm having a blast. I apologize for yesterday. I know I was in a bad mood. Today is much better. I hope you think so. All right, I said I wasn't gonna ramble, and now I always ramble. I really hate stopping doing this. I just want to keep talking and talking and talking. But thank you for listening. Live long and prosper.